Testing. Yep.
All right. Episode 15 coming to you live from downtown Pomona. It's Me Havana Live presents the R&R Podcast. Episode 15.
Yes, sir.
Me and Mr. Rob Barksdale on my left. I'm your host, Randy Jaquette. Let's get into it.
Let's go, dog. You ready?
Let's go. Do it again.
Testing.
Go again.
Testing.
Go again.
Testing.
Hit it.
Testing.
Mine is good.
Mine is off.
Try it now.
Testing.
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 Testing. Try it again.
Testing.
It's in there right now, right?
Testing. Can you guys hear that? Okay. Are we good? All right, Let's get it.
Let's go ahead. Episode 15.
All right, let's go, dog.
What you got, baby?
Man, NFL coaches on the hot seat. What do you think about the Chicago Bears coach? They just fired the OC.
Yeah, the coach is next.
You think so? Are they going to give him another year?
No, I wouldn't give him another year. Get him out of there.
I wouldn't either.
They're doing the same thing they did to Justin Fields, man.
Yep. And he's a defensive coach. I think you need an offensive-minded coach to speed up Caleb's development. So they fired the OC. If they don't improve, I think he's out of there.
Yeah, that's next. That's what's next. That's the handwritings on the wall.
What do you think about Jacksonville's coach Peterson? He is a Super Bowl winner. Do you think he gets another year? I think he gets another year.
I think they might eject him at the end of the year.
I don't know, because he won a playoff game against the Chargers last year. So I think they're going to give him one more year because the quarterback hasn't had a great year. So let's see. I think Chicago's coach is out. I think Peterson gets another year. You think he's out?
I think he's out.
What about McCarthy? Ooh, Lord, I hope he's out.
He definitely out.
I think so.
Smoking.
Yeah, he might not make it to the end of the year, but he's out, and he should be. I didn't think that he should have got the job in the first place. Anytime you got to have a slumber party to get a job, if I got to hold a slumber party or join a slumber party get a job, I don't need that job.
Nah, and then, they got the Deion circling around now.
What do you think about that? That's the rumor they're talking about.
I don't think it'll be a bad idea, but he gonna have to go talk to Jerry and get some things straight with Jerry, because when Deion come in, it's gonna be a whole lot of he gonna be in front of the camera, not Jerry gonna have to sit down somewhere.
But you think Jerry's gonna agree to that?
He need to. If he want to win.
No, he definitely should, but you think he will?
Yeah. Knowing Jerry,
Probably not.
probably not.
But so Dion, if we get Dion and his son, but do you think Dion could work in the NFL? What do you think? You think the players will listen to him?
Yeah, I think he will.
Definitely more than
Yeah.
McCarthy.
I mean, you think about it, everywhere he went, he improved the place. You know what I mean? He ain't left it shabby.
Yeah.
Jackson State, now Colorado.
It's true.
And you know what I mean? And, you know, he a pro. He's a player.
He was a pro, a proven, Hall of Famer. So
Right.
they'd probably listen.
So he get the respect.
What about Dable in New York?
He got to go too. But he tied to that quarterback. That quarterback got to go too. Jones.
I think the quarterback leaves and they give Dable another year because he had a little success in Buffalo, New England. He's on the New England tree. He was at Alabama for a minute. I think they give him one more year and see what he can do without Daniel Jones.
Well, who they gonna get? Cam Moore,
Shador, Cam. Who else? Carson Beck. I'm not sold on out of Georgia. They had him going number one early in the year, but I would say I'm not sold on him. I would say Shador or Cam Ward.
Yeah, he's a pick city right now.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he turned it over a lot last week. So we talked about the Bears firing Waldron. Let me ask you this: talking about NFL coaches, does Brian Flores deserve a second chance?
He's a defensive coordinator
for the Vikings. They're number one
defense
in the league, number one defense. I think he may have learned a few things. He still has that lawsuit against the NFL right now. They're trying to settle. But what do you think?
Yeah, he deserves a shot. Everybody else get a shot.
Second shot, exactly. So, Tua said he was a horrible person, but that could have been personal between them two. Because I don't think he wanted to. I think he wanted Herbert.
Yeah.
So he felt like he was stuck with Tua, but yeah, I think he deserves a second chance.
Yeah, everybody deserves a second chance. They give all,
everybody else.
The good old boys get the retreads. They get to go everywhere.
Yep. So Parsons and McCarthy, what'd you think about those comments? I mean, I wouldn't say that Micah was inaccurate, but should he have said that?
Keep it in the locker room, man. Keep it in the locker room.
I agree.
Keep it in the locker room, man. That's how stuff get all misconstrued, and then you got to go apologize, and then you got to go sit. I heard they sat down and talk. So,
that's what they said. That's what that's what they reported. But
right,
yeah,
keep it.
Yeah, I agree. Should have kept it in the locker room.
And he do a lot of that.
Who, Mike? He does.
Yeah.
Him and his family. He came out against Dak. True or not true, he shouldn't have come out publicly. You don't do that to your teammates.
No. Don't throw him under the bus.
Yeah, when we were in high school and college, if somebody would have come out like that about a teammate, you would have got punched on. Yeah,
beat down. Yeah, for sure.
But he knows Dak's not cut like that, so he didn't want to say anything.
Right.
Let's talk about college coaches on the hot seat. First one I'm gonna bring up, Lincoln Riley. Does he get another year?
I think he get another year, but they got that $60 million tag left.
At least 60.
If they want to pay that, they got money to pay it.
Oh, they can pay it. They got two or three boosters that could just pay that off.
Right, but now he got slapped with
violations. Probation. Yeah, probation. So
people don't know you only allow 15 practices in the spring, and they was practicing, over and above.
Okay.
That's
so
why he got caught.
Is he back next year? I think he's back.
Yeah, I think he's back for one more year, and that's it.
Yeah. What about Napier? The AD came out and said Napier's coming back. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he should come back.
Most of their top players are freshmen and sophomores.
Right.
Now that the NIL's kicked in, I think they'll be better. If he doesn't win this year coming up, 2025 season, he's out of there.
Right.
Okay. What about Mac Brown? I think he should step away.
Yeah, he about done. Mac Brown ran his course. Man.
Yeah. He was a good coach at Texas.
Right.
Good coach in North Carolina the first go round. Had some success last year with Drake May, but they lost to FCS this year. They're not. I think he needs to just retire.
Yeah.
Go do TV again.
Yeah.
Next coach, Hugh Freeze at Auburn.
Yeah, he can go.
They're underperforming. They do have a top 5 recruiting class right now.
Right.
I think he gets one more year. Remember, he was at Ole Miss.
Right.
Then he went to Liberty, and then he came back. I think he gets one more year.
He might, because like you said, he do got the top recruiting class, and they underperforming. But yeah, he might get one more year there. That's it.
I wish DJ hadn't gone there because that wasn't a good move. He did good at Oregon State last year, but this year they definitely underperformed. I think they have one win. So yeah, I think Norville. You think he'll get one more? You know, talking about Dion to Florida State, which would be really nice. He get everybody in Florida.
Everybody. That's the hometown.
Hometown. Yeah. So okay, but Norville, do you think he survives one more year?
Yeah, one more.
Last coach, and this was a hot name 2 years ago, almost got the SC job, Dave Aranda, who was the D coordinator at LSU. He's at Baylor. He had that one good year. They went 12-2, playing the big 12 title game, and now he's like 11-20 since then. They're talking about he may not get another year.
Yeah, they might jack him.
And he's a defensive coach.
Yeah, defensive
He's
coach.
from out here. He's from out of Redlands. Good, you know.
See, when you're a defensive coach, you need to get you a hell of an awesome
offensive coordinator. Exactly. So I think he might be done. I would say Riley gets another year. Napier, Max should step down. Freeze gets another year. Norville 1-9, 1 year after being 11-1. I think he gets another year, and I think Aranda's out of there.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. Talking about college coaches, man, one of the greatest ever out of SC, John Robinson. What are your memories about John Robinson?
Man, all I can think when I hear John Robinson, Rose Bowl, because he won a bunch of them.
Mm-hmm.
Then he went to the Rams when they was in Anaheim. He coached Eric Dickerson. Man, he was an awesome coach, man. He was. And then I remember he went to UNLV too.
Yep. Had Jason Thomas over there.
And then came back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he did 2 stints at SC.
Two stints.
I mean, he took after Jay McKay and
John McKay.
And you know, there's no other coach. That was a legend.
Yep.
And you look at around other coaches that took over after legend, they never won nothing.
And he won. John Robinson won.
Yeah.
You know, and then a second tenure, he took over after the Larry Smith tenure, which ended pretty bad. But I just remember all the, you know, Charles White, Marcus Allen, and that was when SC was getting whoever they wanted. They could just come in and pick who they wanted.
Yeah.
If SC came to your school, you were going to SC.
Yeah, I heard somebody was telling a story the other day that he went to recruit a kid out of Modern Day back in the day, went to their house, and they sitting there talking to the parents, and his assistant was sitting there with him, and he said, "Hold up, I got a phone call." And he goes to the phone call, you know, rotary dial phone. And he says, "John Robinson, I need you to come here real quick." And John gets up, goes over there, and he's like, "Oh, man, his brother's passing. His brother's passing." And, you know, so they go back to the family like, "Look, man, his family is passing. John Robinson, his brother is passing, but he'd rather be here with you."
Mm-hmm.
Right? And then the kid, you know, got emotional and they signed, right? Kid get to practice, about a couple weeks into practice, kid goes up to that same assistant. He said, "Man, whatever happened to his brother?" He said, "Man, he said, what brother? He ain't never had no brother."
That's crazy, dog. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah, shit they do.
Man, that's what they do.
Right.
Man, John Robinson, he was great that first go round. Second go round, he didn't do as great. 93 to 97, he couldn't get all the top players. That's when we started going all over the country. Because back in our era, it was USC, UCLA, and USC kind of got whoever they wanted, and UCLA got good players, but not to the caliber of SC.
Yeah, they got 4 stars and 3 stars. We got 5 stars.
SC was getting whoever they wanted. Ronnie Lott, Marcus Allen.
Yeah, he recruited Ronnie Lott.
Ronnie Lott out of Eisenhower, Rialto Eisenhower.
Right out here.
So, but yeah, and then, you know, he was a very good pro coach, had Eric Dickerson. He was good, man. You know, second stint didn't go as well, but a Hall of Famer.
And a lot of people don't know Ed Orgeron brought him over when they won the title at LSU.
Did he?
Joe Burrow, he was a special advisor.
I didn't know that. Was he?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
That's what he live in Louisiana right now.
Okay. Okay. But yeah, so great memories growing up, watching J-Rob and with the Trojans and the Rams, both his tenures with SC. Let's talk about NBA, man, because we're gonna talk about NBA standings in a minute, man. A lot of injuries right now.
A lot of injuries.
You know, we talked about NFL injuries. Why there's so many NBA injuries?
I can't put my finger on it, man. I don't know if they training too hard or training too less or what it is, man. But a lot of like Maxey out with the hamstring.
Ja Morant is out.
Morant with a hip.
AD just got poked in the eye.
Charles Barkley call him street clothes, but
who called Anthony Davis? Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's cold.
Right,
but he's right.
Right.
But a lot of NBA injuries, man, so it's affecting. We're gonna look at the standings in a minute. So we'll get back to that. Let me ask you this, man. The transition. MLB MVP, who you got?
National League.
Both. Give me both.
Oh, I got Ohtani.
Ohtani.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Ohtani.
would say, yeah, Lindor's up there.
Right.
What about American League? The Yankees got two guys. They got Judge and Soto.
I gotta look at the numbers. I ain't looked at the numbers, but they gonna give it to Judge.
I think so, just off the hype. Yeah. You know, they saying Soto. I think you and I talked about this the other day. They're saying that Soto may go to the Mets. And be the highest paid. What do you think about that?
I think he's gonna go right across the street because Cohen them got money over there.
Man, see, I should have known. You know about Steve Cohen, huh?
Yeah. they got the
billionaire.
yeah.
Yeah, he got the big checkbook. So I think they
and you ain't gotta move far, you know what I'm saying? You know. If at all.
You just going from the Bronx to Queens.
Catch the L train. One of them trains they be catching down there.
Yeah. So I could see him going there. So you got Ohtani, you got Judge. That's who I have. Right. We don't agree that much, but I would say yes. Let me ask you this. We got a fight this Friday. Are you watching a fight?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna come up here to Mia Vanna downtown Pomona and watch it on Friday.
Okay. So who you got?
You know, Jake Paul gonna win. I mean, it's set up for Jake Paul to win. You got to think about it. This is a money maker. He's making $40 million and getting 20, and they wearing headgear, and he got bigger gloves, and he gets paid as he's incentive. It's incentive laden for the more rounds he makes more money. Tyson
does.
Right.
So is Jake Paul going to extend it just so that they can get more money, or no? Or is Jake Paul going to try
going to extend it?
What, just
stick
and move?
Yeah. You know, he ain't going to hurt him. He ain't going to hurt him, man. That kid, if he loses that fight, then it's no more gimmick.
If who loses that fight?
Jake Paul.
If he loses that, it's okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? There's no more. But me personally, if it was my sport, I'm knocking your head off because you're disrespecting the sport.
Yeah.
I can see
that.
I'm knocking you clean out because you're disrespecting the sport. I don't care how old I am or whatever, but he's disrespecting the sport. If he want to be a boxer that bad, man, get your license and fight. Start from the bottom and come to the top. Stop fighting these football
gimmicks.
Players and these gimmicks and these MMA
and these has-beens.
You taking all these people money. It's on Netflix. It's free, but you know Netflix probably gave them the bag.
Yeah. So you think so? Jake Paul's going to win. It's set up for Jake Paul to start off 12-0. In the Eastern Conference, Cleveland 12-0. Boston lost last night 9-3, which is surprising. 6. You got Detroit, Atlanta. Who are your top 4 in the East? Not looking at these standings, but how you think it's going to finish?
So, of course, you got Boston. Then you got Cleveland.
Yep.
Then I think New York will be there.
Yep, I agree.
And then, I don't know.
I go Indy.
And Indy should be there. But you know what? Miami
Heat, I forgot. Yeah, Miami.
Miami Heat will always
be there. Well, the thing you could say about Miami and Indiana, well coached, disciplined team. So I would say Miami or Indy would be the 4th seed. Okay, we agree.
Right.
Western Conference, you got Phoenix, surprisingly 9-2, but Durant's out for a couple weeks. You got OKC 9-2. You got surprisingly Golden State 9-2.
Right.
You got Denver 7-3. Houston young, but well coached. Ime Udoka 7-4. Memphis 7-4. Lakers 6-4. Clippers 6-5. Minnesota's in 9th place right now, 6-5, and Sac is 6-5. Western Conference is deep. Yeah, so who would you give me your top 4 at the end of the year?
OKC.
Yep, I agree.
Denver.
Yep, I agree. Dallas is in 11th. But they're only 5 and they 5-6. I go Dallas, and who else?
And
so we got OKC, Denver, Dallas, and
give me
Denver, Dallas.
I think Minnesota.
Me too.
Minnesota, because and then really right now it's just they're filling everything out. But by the time Christmas time comes in, you start seeing
who's really real.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree.
Separate the men from the boys after that.
So in the East, we got Boston, Cleveland, New York, and Miami or Indy, right? We agree on that. Okay. And in the West, we got OKC, Denver, Dallas, and Minnesota.
Minnesota.
I'm with that. I think. Let me see. That was the top 4 last year. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, OKC was young. I'd like to see OKC win it this year.
Playing right now.
Yeah, especially since Shea should have got the MVP last year. I don't know why they gave it to the Joker.
Well,
Shea, how you the leading scorer in the league, one of the top scorers, and you're the number 1 team, you don't win it.
That's they say that's the prerequisites, right?
Yeah.
So how you feel about this cup?
Which cup? The in the middle of the season?
Yeah.
I don't like it. I think they should just. I mean,
I like
the Lakers won it last year, but
it doesn't mean nothing.
It doesn't mean anything.
But I like it because as you can tell, that Golden State had a game last night. It felt like a playoff game.
It did. Yeah, that was a great game, man. Steph did his thing. Let's talk about Clay coming back to the Bay, man. You see how they all had the hats on?
Right.
Clay living that bachelor life, man. Right, was riding the boat to the game with his dog in the boat. Living that bachelor life, man.
Yeah,
when you
man,
single, not married, no kids.
Yeah, man.
Hey, Sean, you see how Randy used a big word on me? Prerequisite.
Yeah.
4-syllable word.
Yeah. What does that mean? What does that mean?
It means something you have to do first. Like in college,
right.
A prerequisite is a class you take first. So you take English 101 and you take English 301.
Before you can get in.
Hey, Sean, he didn't think I knew that. You see that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I looked it up yesterday.
Yeah, you know. Yeah.
Prerequisite.
Pomona Unified.
Yeah, hey, I ain't mad at that. Hey, that's pretty good, dog. You
Pomona
said
Unified.
That's
Pomona
pretty
Unified. Pomona Unified did something good.
Randy used prerequisite on me, dog.
Yeah. Pomona Unified School
4
District.
syllables.
Thank you.
Yeah, 4 syllable. So yeah. So we pretty good on the top 4 in each division.
I was pretty good in school, man, till I got cool.
Until you got cool?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
That was good, man. That was good. But that was good. That was good. I like how you used it.
Right.
All right, so let me ask a question. Fellas over there.
You got one too.
We're going to give you the floor. Any questions or comments about anything? Probasco, go ahead. 2 questions. Go ahead. Randy, you take the first. I'll take the second. Go ahead.
No, it's a sanctioned fight. Yeah. Yeah, it's an exhibition, though.
So that's your first score. Okay, go ahead. You know, they right. You know what? That's a good point.
That's a good point.
And you know why he's asking that? Ask him where he's from right now, Randy. Ask him.
Where you from?
Told
right,
you.
All right.
Bang,
bang, Niner gang.
Hey,
and all
but you
that.
know what? That's a good question, though, because we said OKC, we said Denver, we said Dallas, Minnesota. We might have to throw, you know
Minnesota
what? You might
out.
be right. Man, have to throw Minnesota out because Steph is playing like he's,
and they
he's 26, not 36.
And they're using their whole bench. They're using their whole bench too.
No, Golden State. Steph is a closer. Draymond is a facilitator. The young boys are playing well. You got Dale Davis, the son, starting at the post.
And you got
they're well coached.
Yeah. They look good.
You might be right. So I would say OKC, Denver, Dallas, and maybe Golden State overtakes Minnesota because they taking a load off of Steph a little bit because they're deeper than they have been in past years.
They're using
That's
everybody.
a good point. Good. So maybe Golden State.
Right.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah.
Well, they're gonna give him another year.
Yeah, nah, they're gonna give him another year.
They're gonna give him another year. They ain't got no quarterback.
They brought the culture. He brought the culture back, and they don't have a quarterback. They're gonna give him a quarterback and see what he does. He's gonna get another year. That's my opinion.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. Now the number 1 recruiting class. I think they're gonna be good. Cooper Flagg's only 17.
And
he's 17. He reclassified from 2025. He doesn't turn 18 until April. When he gets drafted number 1, he'll be the youngest player ever drafted in the history of the NBA.
And he got the
17.
game. But
no, KD did a year at Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Came in at 19.
19.
Or 18. Yeah, 18 and almost 19.
KG. Kevin Garnett.
Kobe did come in at 17. He turned 18 in August, but he wasn't number one. Cooper Flagg will be the youngest number one pick ever.
That's what
Kobe didn't turn 18 until August.
Kobe was 13th pick.
Yeah, 13th pick. Garnett was 19. He was a holdback. He was class of 95, but he was supposed to be class of 94. He was older. And he was trying to go to Michigan, but he didn't pass SAT. So he declared for the draft, had to work out. And then when they said he was going top 5, he got the letter in the mail that he passed SAT. He was going to Michigan. John Shire. The only one that's close is Ace Bailey out of Rutgers, 6'10", 3-man. He's 6'10". Look it up. And the guard is Dylan Harper, Ron Harper's son, 6'5", 6'6", point guard. So those two guys are going top 5. Flagg, Ace Bailey, and Dylan Harper all going top 5. Yeah, yes. 2 out of Rutgers, 1 out of Duke. Yeah, Ace Bailey 6'9", 6'10". Yeah. He just gave St. John's 24.
Did you watch the Duke game last night though?
I didn't watch it.
Okay, so
studying all this material.
I watched him last night. He did a 17-year-old move last night.
What'd he do?
He got first time he came down, he got ripped for the cookies. Second time he takes the ball with game crunch, he goes straight into the corner. And
with the ball?
With the ball. Come on, man. Yeah. So okay. You just made it basically 3 defenders right there.
With a 17-year-old, yeah, it does.
So that's what a 17. So he got, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but when you look at it, he's supposed to be a senior in high school.
Right.
He's gonna be all right.
He
Against the Olympic team this year.
And
he
gave
did
it to him.
and gave it to him.
Gave it to him.
I don't know if they really played hard, but he gave it to him.
Right.
So I think they're gonna be okay.
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Bailey, Big Wayne, Dylan Harper's good, lefty. Ace Bailey's nice. He's hurt. He's gonna challenge for the number 1 pick, but they'll probably, take Cooper Flagg. It is what it is. We'll leave that alone.
He's nice though. He's nice. I seen him.
Anything else? Big Sean, what you got? We horrible. It's all right though. I can relax and just watch football, no pressure, because I know we're not gonna do anything this year. I'm gonna sit with the Raider fans.
They're in the shooter sweepstakes.
Yeah. And I think it's time for us to move on from I think we should move on from Dak and that $60 million and just rebuild. It's time to rebuild. Yeah. Probably gonna lose DeMarcus Lawrence. So I would say we need to rebuild.
I think you need to trade Parsons and get you a whole bunch of picks.
I don't know if I trade him, but okay. Yeah, but they got to sign him this year, so yeah. That's why before they have to give him more money, huh? Why is that? Okay.
He's like the 12th pick.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Oh no!
You don't think why they're going to extend the coach?
No, he's out.
McCarthy, he's out of here. They'll get the lounge in February. He's out of here. Yeah, he's out of here. No, they should. Okay, so
they're gonna put roller skates on his butt so he can roll a little faster up out of there.
All right, so before we talk sports, let's talk cigars, Randy. So talk to me, Big Rand. How'd you get started smoking cigars?
Messed around with this dude named Robert Barksdale about 3 years ago.
Sound like a cool dude.
Yeah, he all right.
Fred said, I don't know that cat.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So what was your first cigar like? Where was your first cigar?
Probably at 888 in Orange County.
Okay. And what'd you think? Did you like them at first, or did it have to grow on you?
No, I liked it at first because it's a grown up man. It's a grown up man's game, man. So you know what I mean. And when you're in a cigar lounge, you never get no riff raff. Yeah. You get cool people,
Professional.
especially here downtown Pomona and Havana.
Cats like Probasco.
Yeah, we got all kind of professional cats
retirees,
here, but
yeah,
no
put in
riffraff.
time
You know what I'm
with the
saying?
county. Yeah.
And I never, you know, and you can bleep it out, but I never met an asshole in a cigar lounge.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you. Okay, so you talked about how you got started. What's your favorite cigar? Do you
Um,
have? And we'll exclude because, of course, our favorite is
the house cigar.
Havana.
Like I'm
Yeah,
smoking on the
Iron
Son
Fist.
of Destruction right now.
Okay, which one is that?
The Son of Destruction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that a full body or a medium?
That's a full body.
Okay.
And it's pretty good. I like the Iron Mike too.
Me too.
But you know, I always go with the Jaime Garcia. That's my go-to.
Ooh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's my go-to.
Okay. Give me your top 5. If you can have 5 cigars, give me 5. And I'm gonna do my list too.
I like I said, Jaime Garcia.
Okay.
I like My Father.
Yep.
I like Opus.
Yep.
I like what else I like?
So
I mess around with Olivas, you know what I mean, my everyday smokes. I mess with some Olivas and I'll mess with some Gurkhas every day.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then tell me this.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect meal and drink with a cigar.
I gotta have a steak, a big porterhouse.
Ah.
You know what I mean, and a tall red glass of wine.
Yep.
And a good stick. And every time I eat, I gotta smoke one. So
yeah. So you'd have red wine with the steak. What would you have after dinner? What would be your after dinner drink?
Probably a whiskey, old fashioned.
That's exactly. I hate when we agree.
Right.
So I got started smoking back in the 90s. I saw these old Creole cats at the clubs, and they were and they were smoking cigars. Everybody was in jeans and a shirt, and they were in suits.
Right.
These Creole cats. Ted Dozier, club promoter.
Right.
He had on a suit, was smoking a cigar. I was like, man, I want to try a cigar. So when I first moved to Corona, I bought a Hoya de Nicaragua, but I didn't know what I was doing. I had a cigar with Bacardi and Coke. So that's not really, that's a kind of a hood drink, but I had Bacardi and Coke with a cigar, man. I fell in love.
Right.
I had a Hoya de Nicaragua Antonio, and the rest is history.
Yeah, man.
So that's how I got started. My favorite, I would say, I like the Avo box press.
That's nice.
I like that one. My top 5 would be, I'd go Hoya de Nicaragua. I'd go Opus X, Hoya de Nicaragua Antonio, Avo box press, My Father the Judge.
Yeah, that's good.
And either New World Red Label.
I like Red New World.
Or CAO America.
Yeah.
That's a great cigar.
CAO America. You turn me on to CAO America.
CAO America. I love that one.
Yeah. It don't be all in your clothes.
It doesn't, man. And it's a full body, but it doesn't bite you.
Right. It's smooth. It's real smooth.
A meal with the cigar would be dirty martini before the meal. I'd have probably a bone-in ribeye.
Ooh, yeah.
Garlic mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Asparagus.
Yeah.
Red wine with dinner. And then I finish with an old fashioned.
That's right.
So we got to interview some of the ladies and ask them how they got started. So we have to do that either later today or next week.
Next week. Yeah.
Next week. All right. Let's anybody want to talk about their favorite cigar or how they got started smoking? Anybody? Big Lou. I see Big Lou over there. Big Lou, how'd you get started smoking cigars?
Oh man, about 10 years ago, a friend of mine gave me some cigars. I didn't know what the hell to do with them. They sat in my drawer for about 3 months. I took them out one day. Thought I could do how to smoke. I didn't know how to smoke. But YouTube it.
You YouTube how to smoke a cigar. Hey, wait, hold on. Yeah, what cigar was it? Don't say a Swisher. Okay, so you know Lou is from a good family because he YouTube how to smoke. You know, smoking in the 6th grade. All right, Lou. So give me your favorite cigar, Lou. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Let me ask you this. Is that a medium or a full? Okay. Can you give us your top 5? And it doesn't have to be the 5 best. Your top 5. Your favorite.
Well, it's got to be besides the
Good answer.
Me and Vanna,
Yeah,
shut up.
Me and Vanna. Okay. Okay. All right. Me too. That's what I got right now. Give me, excluding me, Havana. Give me your 5.
Okay.
Fred, you're next.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Oh.
Beneviden's pretty good.
Okay. All right. Next up, Fred. That's good. That's good, Lou. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Perfect meal and drink with a cigar, Lou. What would the meal be? What would the drink be? Okay. Yep. There you
That's
go.
right. That's right.
Yeah, you good.
Lou, all right over there.
Lou,
Looking like Yellowstone over there.
Not Yellowstone. All right. Fred Red, how'd you get started smoking? Yeah, cigars. Talking about cigars now, not that natural stuff that from when you was at Fauché. Oh, okay.
Havana House. Havana House. Nice spot.
Yeah, I went with you, Randy.
Yeah, a little pricey, but they good.
Yeah. Okay. So Chris Clay, what year was that? Okay. That's when you started? 17. The second go round. You originally met me in 78.
Damn. How old you?
I'm 40.
Oh, okay.
Fred is 60.
78.
He was my little league coach. So go ahead. Okay, so 2014. And then what's your favorite? Okay. Give me your favorite 5. I knew you were gonna say that. Okay. Uh-huh. You can give like two, like your like 5, 6, 7. Who is it? Yeah, me too. Yep.
Shout out to me and Vanna. Iron Mike. Come down to Pomona and get you one.
Yep. There you go. I just want everybody to note that all of Fred's cigars were expensive cigars. And he's from a good family, knows both parents, and has a swimming pool in the backyard right now. Ask him.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good. I love that though. Hey,
facts, as the kids say.
Good. He's from a good family. Yeah. Hey. Last one, and then we're gonna go to college football. Big Drake. How'd you get started smoking, Big Drake? Say it again. When you were in Europe, what year was this? 95. What they have over there? Okay. What was some of the teammates or just the people in Europe smoking? Okay. What would you say are your? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I heard that.
I heard that.
So what are your top 5? Okay.
Anything free?
Yeah. Not anything free. That's a good one. He wrong for that. Yeah, New World. I love New World.
Right.
Do you like the New World green label or the New World red label?
Red label, yeah. That's
Fire. Yeah.
Yeah, pipes used to be big back in the day.
Yeah, they were. He said again.
Oh, ooh,
Not the
snuff.
Oh man.
Yeah.
All right, that's good, man. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah. All right, man.
Big Ron Draper, Pomona legend,
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. Let's talk college football. College football, baby. Oregon over Maryland. That wasn't a surprise.
Wasn't a surprise at all.
Oregon looks good.
Looks good.
Latest college football poll, they're number one. I think they might be built to win it this year. I think this is the year that they could get it.
Yeah.
They already beat Ohio State. Alabama's got 2 losses. Tennessee's got a couple losses. Georgia's got a couple losses. BYU, I think Oregon's better. I think Oregon's gonna win it, man.
Yeah, who you think it'll be? Them in
Texas.
Texas, huh?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. But Oregon and Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State over Purdue. That wasn't a surprise. It was a blowout. Ole Miss over Georgia.
Kind of a surprise. I called Georgia.
I think we both called Georgia
because their defense is suspect, but their offense he got them rolling.
Who's that? Ole Miss.
Yeah, the
offensive coach.
Great offensive coach, Lane Kiffin. And I lean towards Georgia, but yeah, they got them.
One of the surprises was Georgia Tech over Miami. I watched a lot of that game.
Oh yeah, they got
Miami's still in the top 4, but they can't lose it. I don't think they can lose anymore.
No, yeah, I heard somebody arguing about 3-loss team. Now we didn't extend it to 12, and somebody talking about can we get in with 3 losses?
I think somebody from the SEC could with 3.
No, ain't nobody getting in with no 3 losses. Nobody getting in with 3 losses.
You don't think so?
No, you ain't getting in.
I don't know, man. We might have an SEC team with 3 losses.
Nah.
Okay, we'll see. We'll see.
They better not do that. They never let nobody in with. Yeah, they never let nobody in before with no 3 losses.
Okay, but it wasn't 12 before.
Right.
Okay. All right, let's talk Texas over Florida. That wasn't surprising.
No, that wasn't surprising at all. Texas looks good. The quarterback's back rolling again.
Yep. And they 2 deep at quarterback and they 3 deep everywhere else.
Yeah.
And they just lost the receiver Cook, but they're good.
They'll be all right.
Penn State over Washington. We called that.
Penn State.
Tennessee over Mississippi State. Tennessee over Mississippi State. We called that. Any thoughts on that?
No.
That was
easy.
We called that.
That was easy.
Indiana beat Michigan. Guess Indiana's for real.
Indiana's for real, man. 10-0 start. And who they got this week?
I'll look it up. I'll get to it. I'll look it up in a minute. BYU over Utah. Utah said BYU the refs cheated. What were your thoughts on that? It was close.
It was close.
21.
Yeah. That was controversial.
It was.
Because he threw the flag late.
Mm-hmm.
And I wouldn't want to be that ref.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you used to be a ref. So Notre Dame over Florida State. That wasn't surprising.
No, not at all. Florida State's
done.
Want.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to get the want on them. Yeah. I don't know what happened there, man. So let's see. Who else? There we go.
What else you got?
Alabama over LSU. That was a good game, man. But Alabama looked good. Milroe looked good. I don't know if you can run like that in the pros, but he looked good.
Right. And I think I lean towards LSU winning it, but yeah.
I think I said Alabama, but it was in LSU. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Right.
Because they don't usually lose in Death Valley late at night. Boise State over Nevada.
That was easy.
Called that one.
Yeah.
Kansas over Iowa State. That was surprising. Iowa State's now got like 2 losses. Virginia over Pittsburgh. That was surprising.
Because Pittsburgh was doing pretty good there.
Yeah, they were 7-0.
Yeah.
Colorado over Texas Tech. Deion got him in the conversation.
Got him going, man. Got him going. And everybody was talking mess. And they were talking mess how he was going in the portal, but it made sense the way he did it. Because would you say if you got 20 scholarships, you gonna take 20 freshmen?
Are you gonna take 20 transfers?
Or take you 15 transfers and 5 freshmen? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because these dudes is kind of proven the freshmen, and when you get those freshmen, maybe 1, 2 gonna play,
and the rest of them sit. Yeah.
He had the formula.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And he got NFL coaches over there. Got Warren Sapp over there.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they doing well.
they're doing well. Clemson over Virginia Tech. That wasn't a surprise.
No, not at all.
Yeah. Missouri over Oklahoma. We picked Missouri.
We picked Missouri.
Yeah, and you know, the AD came out and gave Venables a vote of confidence, man. I don't know if he'll get one more year, but
probably get one more year.
Yeah, but if he don't win, that's it.
Yeah.
Have to go back to Clemson as a D coordinator.
Right.
So we talked about Missouri over Oklahoma. They won. They've got a couple pros in their team. Let's look at the standings. So Miami, let me ask you this. Miami lost, but they're still top 4. What do you think about that? Should they be top 4?
Yeah, they still should be top 4.
You think so?
Yeah. With one loss? Yeah. Why not?
But can they lose again? Let me ask you this. They can't lose again.
No.
So let's look at the rankings.
Yeah.
So overall, Oregon 1, Ohio State 2, Texas 3, Penn State 4, Indiana 5, BYU, Tennessee, Notre Dame. Notre Dame may get in that top 12, sir.
Yeah, they might get in there.
After losing to Northern Illinois, they may get in there. So questions, comments about college football. College football. Yes, sir.
I can see him going to Chicago, but they're not going to bring Pete back.
They're not going to bring who back?
Pete. He's
working. Teaching a class.
He's teaching a class. Yeah. He's teaching a class. Nah, he not. Nah, bruh. Nah.
Okay. So let me go over the top 12 right now. Number 1 is Oregon. 2 is Texas. 3 is BYU. And 4 is 1 loss Miami. So 1 loss Texas is 2. 1 loss Miami is 4.
My list is a little different.
And then you have, at 5, you have Ohio State. That makes sense. 6, Penn State. 7, Indiana. 8, you have Tennessee. 9, you have Notre Dame.
What you looking at?
10, I'm looking at the top 12. So top 12 for the college football playoff.
Oh.
10 is Alabama.
At 7 and 2.
Ole Miss.
At 8 and 2.
And 12 is Boise State.
At 8 and 1. You got to look.
But they don't play. They don't play in the SEC Big Ten.
Then you got to look. You got SMU on the outside at 8 and 1.
Yeah.
You got Texas A&M 7 and 2.
Yeah.
Kansas State 7 and 2. Colorado 7 and 2. Well, shit. Washington State 8 and 1. Excuse me.
Washington State
8 and 1.
Okay. Yeah, but they haven't played the schedule.
Right.
So right now, Texas is 2. Oregon 1. Oregon is solid.
And you got Army down there 24, 25, and 9 and 0. Army.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Army folks.
But top 12. So I think it's gonna finish up Oregon, Ohio State,
Texas,
and then it's gonna be Texas and either Indiana, Alabama, Penn State, or Ole Miss. Who would you go? Texas and who?
I go. I don't think Alabama going. I think Indiana gonna make it before Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Questions, comments, college football. Anybody? Easily. Well, not easily, but they could. All day.
At 10 and 0, they undefeated. I ain't gonna have that following. Ain't gonna have nothing to do with this year. I'm letting you know
if
right now.
If they lose another one,
it's not gonna have nothing to do with it. No. Yeah, and they still got to play it. Yeah, are they gonna be in the championship game?
Or Texas.
So yeah,
they might be out.
They out, brother.
Indiana's 10 and 0. The Indiana could lose at the Big Ten championship and still get in. No, not Indiana. They would have to play Ohio State or Oregon. If they lose to either of them, they can still get in. Because they're 10 and 0 right now. If they finish with 1 loss, they're in. Okay. Pro football. Let's transition, my brother. Thursday night game, Ravens over the Bengals. That was a good game.
Good game.
Bengals
Cincinnati
had their chance.
defense sucks. Both of their defenses suck. Because they get 35. You can't try to outshoot nobody.
35-34.
35-34. So them defenses are suspect, but the offenses is rolling.
Yeah, Ravens look good. Lamar looked good. It looked like it was a holding play on that last. They didn't call, but, end of the game, they don't want to call it.
Yeah, they don't want to call that. You want to be that ref.
If I'm Joe Burrow, I think I'm going to Jamar Chase instead of the tight end on that play.
Right. Yeah.
It didn't even look.
Didn't even look at him.
So we probably figured he was going to be double covered, but I still would have gone to him. Surprising game, Panthers over the Giants.
Surprising.
I think we picked the Giants. I mean, both of them are bad, but yeah.
Yeah, I thought Giants would have a little more moxie than that, but they did pretty good.
Here's another surprise, and I'm sorry that Dre's not here. Patriots over the Bears.
Oh yeah, that was a surprise.
That probably sealed the fate. Well, it did seal the fate on the OC, but it might have sealed the fate on the head coach.
Yeah,
might be out of there.
Yeah, out of there.
I would say he's out of there.
Boots on, man.
Bills over Colts. Not a surprise.
Not a surprise.
The only surprise is that they are going back to Anthony Richardson this week.
Are they?
They are. Anthony Richardson is starting this week. What's your thoughts on that?
Me personally, after he tapped out on me, man, I couldn't go back to that kid, man. I'm letting you know right now. I don't care how much money we paid him or whatever, but you already showed me your hand, bro. And
okay.
And nah, watch. They're not gonna do no better. They might as well just roll with Flacco.
Man. Okay. Chiefs over Broncos. That was a good game. Broncos had a chance. Missed the field goal. The offensive line kind of dropped the ball. Let those guys get in there. That was a good game though. Bo Nix. Shout out to Bo Nix. Auburn and Oregon. Yeah. 5-year starter.
Yeah, he got a good coach over there. Good quarterback.
Yeah.
Coach,
Sean Payton, exactly.
Yeah, so
3 years at Auburn.
2 years.
And 2 years at Oregon. 5-year starter, like Jaden Daniels. I saw him play against your son when he was at Auburn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and when you start 5 years, that says something because you come into pros ready. Look at Jaden Daniels. Look at Bo Nix.
Ready.
So yeah, you got 5 years. Yeah. Saints over Falcons. That was a little bit of a surprise. I think we both picked
I picked the Falcons.
We picked the Falcons, dog.
Yeah.
We both did.
Yeah, they was riding. They was riding high.
Yeah. I should have known not to agree with you.
Right, but it's hard to win in Seattle, though.
Yeah. 49ers over Buccaneers. We called that.
McCaffrey's back.
He's back. If they can stay healthy, if their kicker can make the kicks, he missed a couple. But
hold on, I got one thing. Did y'all see
yes, Debo, right?
Debo walking into the stadium?
Yeah, I saw that. I wouldn't have worn it, but it is what it is.
Y'all need to knock that off, man.
Yeah. One of the best games, Steelers over the Commanders. I said Justin Fields.
I picked the Steelers.
But now I think Tomlin knew what he was talking about.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. Good coach. That was a good game. I picked them. That squashed our bet because I took
it did.
I took Vandy. You took South Carolina, and then you took
So we broke even. So I don't owe you a cigar.
Right.
But yeah, Russ got him playing good, man. Tomlin knows what he's doing.
All you got to really do is manage the game. He ain't really got to do too much because they got that deep.
But he's been dropping the ball in there. That's what I like.
Right.
Dropping the ball
he's been dropping dimes.
And
game-winning touchdown. Yep. Mike Williams. Aaron and the Jets. Aaron Rodgers threw him under the bus, and they got rid of him, and he scored a winning touchdown the next week.
Yep. What's the next game? Vikings over the Jags. We called that.
Yeah.
We called that. Flores got the defense playing well. He may get another job, man.
Yeah, give him a chance. Give him a shot. He should.
Shouldn't get the Bears job because he's the defensive coach. But maybe the players coach now. He wasn't in Miami, but we'll see. Chargers over Titans.
Oh, they coming along. Chargers coming a little faster than we expected. They winning. They coming along. Good. They look good.
Eagles over the Cowboys. Womp womp. You got the little buzzer. Let's get the womp.
Oh,
Wrong.
I don't know which one it is. Yeah,
That was a little bit too
a
loud.
little bit too much, huh?
Cowboys losing. That's a little bit too loud.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, it's
34-6. It's hard out here in the streets.
hard. It's hard, man. What are they doing down there, man?
Cardinals over the Jets.
They looking good.
Cardinals look good. They
Yeah.
may win the division.
They looking good. They look good.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Lions over the Texans. That was the best game. One of the best
One
games
of the
of
best
the week.
games of the week.
That was a good game, man. The Lions are solid.
He threw how many picks he threw and still won?
5
Five
picks.
and still won. 5 interceptions and
That
still
means you have a
won.
good
That is
team.
never heard of.
And then that was a good game.
Right.
Dolphins over the Rams. We watched that here. Go ahead. Nah, you're doing the wrong one. Doing a womp. That was a good game. Hey, Dolphins look good.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that game? What do you think
They
the
look
Rams
good.
gonna do?
Rams is 2 now. They 2 games out of the league for the division. They got how many games we got left?
Probably like
7.
6, 7.
7. They got to go at least, man, 5 and 2 to even have a little shot to get in the playoffs.
Okay.
And it's getting hard. And I don't know their upcoming schedule. But I know they got Philly on one of them coming up.
Okay, let's look at the standings. AFC East, Buffalo 8-2, Miami 3-6, Jets 3-7, New England 3-7. Surprising that the Jets are that bad, but Buffalo's running away with that division.
Running away, like we said.
AFC North, Pittsburgh 7-2,
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore 7-3, Cincy 4-6, Cleveland 2-7. Any thoughts on that? Pittsburgh playing well coached.
Pittsburgh well coached. They're gonna run. Look like they're gonna run away with it.
It's the reason why Tomlin's gonna be in the Hall of Fame.
Right.
AFC South, Houston 6-4, Indy 4-6, only 2 games out. Tennessee 2-7, Jacksonville 2-8.
Yeah, Texas gonna run away with it.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
AFC West, KC 9-0, Chargers 6-3, Denver 5-5.
If the playoffs started today, Denver's in.
Are they at 5-5?
Yeah, right. If it started today, they in.
Okay, yeah, you're right. And
Right.
then Raiders 2-7. Can I get the want?
Get that.
Raiders 2-7.
2-7. Just on that.
Give us a chance at 2-7.
Just
We'll give you a chance in
just
2025.
That ugly 2 sitting up there looks real bad.
Yeah. Let's look at the NFC. NFC East, Philly 7-2, Washington 7-3. Big game tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, Thursday night.
Dallas 3-6.
Yes.
New York 2-8. It's a wrap for us.
Yeah, so that's
So it's Philly and Washington.
Philly and Washington. See who gonna do what.
Yep. Detroit 8-1. Minnesota 7-2.
Right. Packers 6-3.
6-3. Chicago 4-5.
Wow.
And Chicago should be 6-3 or 5-4. They should be 6-3.
Yeah.
Atlanta 6-4. Tampa Bay 4-6. New Orleans 3-7. Carolina. It's gonna finish like that. Carolina 3-7.
And they got to keep winning. Atlanta just got to keep winning. They just keep that pace.
Yep.
They'll stay just like that.
NFC West, Arizona 6-4. San Francisco 5-4. They right there.
Rams 4-5.
Rams 4-5. Seattle 4-5.
And Seattle.
That's a good division. Seattle was 3-0. Seattle could win 2 or 3 in a row and be in first place.
And they play the 49ers this weekend.
Ooh, that's gonna be a tough one.
Tough.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Let's look at next week's games.
All right.
So next week, starting tomorrow, Washington at Philly. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Philly.
My heart says Washington. My head says Philly.
Right.
In Philly, Jaden Daniels' first game in Philly.
Right.
Green Bay at Chicago. Who you got?
I'm going with Green Bay.
I agree. Jacksonville at Detroit.
Detroit.
Agreed. Minnesota at Tennessee.
Minnesota.
Yep. Las Vegas at Miami.
Miami.
I agree. Rams at New England.
Rams.
Yep. That's what I got. Cleveland at New Orleans. I got New Orleans. Cleveland?
I'm going to go with Cleveland.
I got New Orleans. May have to put a stick on one of these games.
Right.
Indiana at New York Jets. That's a tough one.
Jets.
I agree. Baltimore at Pittsburgh. That's a tough one.
Tough one.
Who you got?
I got Steelers.
That's a tough one, but I'll go Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Atlanta at Denver. I
Good
got
game.
Atlanta.
Good game.
Oh, Denver can win that, though.
Denver can win.
It's in
I'm gonna
Denver.
go Denver. I'm gonna go.
Yeah,
Denver.
I go Denver. Seattle at San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah. Kansas City at Buffalo. Ooh.
They finally lose, bro.
You think
Buffalo.
so? They might. You right. Might be
Finally
right.
lose. They finally
Because they haven't been playing that well. They've been sneaking
finally
wins,
lose.
but
They
yeah.
finally lose.
Cincinnati at Chargers. Ooh.
I'm gonna go Chargers. I'm gonna go
Herbert
Chargers.
against Joe
They
Burrow.
don't have
Okay.
a defense.
Sure, Chargers gonna score, huh?
And then they got a deep.
And then the Monday night game is Houston at Dallas.
Well, we got to go with Houston.
Yeah, I agree. So, what do you think is the best game? I like that KC at Buffalo is gonna be a good game.
That one in that Baltimore and Pittsburgh.
Okay, so top 5 teams. Give me your top 5.
KC, Detroit, Philly in there now.
You think Philly's in there?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got KC, Detroit, Philly.
And look at this. Philly. Give me Pittsburgh in there.
Okay.
And Baltimore.
Ooh, you forgot one.
Oh.
I got KC, Detroit, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, and Philly close, but Philly over Minnesota. I think Philly's got a better offense. I'm going with Jalen Hurts over Sam Darnold. So I go KC, Detroit,
KC.
Buffalo, Pittsburgh.
I forgot about
Philly.
I forgot about Buffalo.
I got Buffalo third.
Yeah.
I got KC, Detroit, Buffalo.
I'll take Philly out of there before.
So you'll go Buffalo third.
Yeah.
And then fourth, I got Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
And fifth, I got Philly.
Right. And Power Rankings got Kansas City, Detroit, Baltimore, Buffalo, Philly, and Pittsburgh. And then
how do they have Baltimore over Pittsburgh when Pittsburgh's number 1 in that division?
They about to play.
Yeah, I can't do that. I got to go with the first place team.
Right.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Fred Red. And then Mark, we coming to you. If KC beats Buffalo,
no,
they're not going to tell you they're going to lose to somebody. They're going to have an off game, and they haven't been blowing people out. They've been just barely winning.
They won this with a block punt, block kick. Should have lost that game. Yeah.
And they've been behind in about 5 games. Okay, so Fred, your top 5 teams, Fred. Right now, not right now, this week. Okay, who's number 1? Hey, Mark, we'll come to you. Give me about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You don't know what that's the 1-1. Okay. Okay. All right, Mark, go ahead. Top 5 teams. Okay. So I'm opposite, but go ahead. Yep,
Good.
that's my third. I had them fourth.
Right.
Okay. That man.
That's
so
good.
I got your exact, except my 1 and 2 is flip flop with yours. But okay, that's pretty good. That's good. Wayne, who you got? Top 5 teams. Sean, you next. Detroit. He's not. Okay. All right. I'll go with it. Sean, who's your top 5? Here we go.
Wow.
Everybody hates America's team. Yeah. Sean gonna say Ganesha 1, Damian 2,
KC
St.
1.
Bernard's 3. Who's your number 1?
KC.
Okay, that's me. 2 is easy. Oh my goodness.
Nah, man, ain't about to fall apart.
Never mind. So your team, so you got KC 1, Minnesota 2. Hey, he picking by the uniform colors. And who's number 5, Sean? Who's number 5?
Philly
So
Bill.
give me your 5 again, Sean. Number 2 is Minnesota. So you pick Minnesota over Detroit, even though Detroit beat them. Okay.
Oh, okay. This week.
Okay. Okay, I can go with that. Probasco, give me your top 5. Kansas City, Baltimore, Detroit, Kansas City. So Baltimore, even though they're second in the division, you'll take them number 2. Okay, Kansas City, Baltimore, Detroit. Okay. Who's your team? Niners. Okay. Okay.
He said we all be talking 49ers. Bang, bang, gang next week.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
NFC North. It's a bit because you got Detroit with 1 loss. You got Minnesota with 2 losses. Number 1 defense. You got Green Bay is tough, 6-3. Bears should be 6-3. They're 5-4. They should be 6-3. The Hail Mary they lost. They're 4-5. They should be 6-3. That's why the coach is gonna get fired. Yeah, that's the best division. Second best division. You could say. I would say. I mean, you could say NFC West. Because NFC West, Arizona, San Francisco, Rams 4-5, Seattle 4-5. Last place is only 2 games out of first.
Yeah, they battling.
Yeah. The AFC North is good. Pittsburgh 7-2, Baltimore 7-3, Cincy 4-6, should be probably 6-4.
Cincy ain't gonna make it this year, baby.
You don't think so?
No.
They should have paid T. Higgins. They should have paid Jamar Chase. And the defense is suspect.
Whack.
Yeah. Anybody else? Questions, comments? Anybody else? Diana Taurasi out of
I haven't followed it.
Yeah, we haven't followed it that tough. What's her name? What is she doing? Okay. What grade? She a senior? Sophomore. She won the next one? I'm gonna look her up. I'll look for her. Okay. Lou, you got anything, Lou?
Lou playing cards.
Okay, Lou's concentrate. Okay. Good job, Big Lou. Okay, that's all I have, Rand. You got anything else?
Who's going to be the number 1 girls college player this year?
Juju all day. Not even close. Juju.
They going to the Final Four.
I hope so. I think so.
We got to go check her out.
They're good. UConn and
They play UConn.
South Carolina's well coached.
Well, coach.
They'll be in a conversation. They'll be in the Final Four. Hopefully, they don't have to play one of them. But SC is exciting. They got a good freshman.
She got some help.
Yeah, she got some help this year. I think she's gone. The one that came from Stanford.
Yeah.
Is she still there?
Yeah.
Stanford or UNLV? Stanford. Yeah.
They got the girl out there to wonder, right?
Uh-huh. I just don't know if they can beat South Carolina or UConn. Yes, sir.
They play UConn.
Definitely Final Four. I don't know if they can win 3 in a row. Well coached, man, and his players stay 2-3 years. A lot of, Duke's players leave. Kentucky's players have been leaving. Calipari's at Arkansas, they're going to leave. UConn gets players that are like 4 stars, and they stay. Because they just had the center get drafted. You had the guard that went to San Antonio. And he, his dad was a coach, the original Coach Hurley out of New Jersey, St. Anthony's. Had Roderick Rhodes, Bobby Hurley, Danny Hurley, Terry DeHare, David Rivers. Shout out to Jersey City, St. Anthony. So he's a good coach. He's a good coach. I think he's a good coach. He was at Arkansas. He's from, his dad was Bill Musselman. He's a good coach. I thought they should have gave the job to Jason Hart because he would have got every California kid, but he's a good coach. He's a very good coach. That's all I got, OG.
That's all you got?
That's all I got.
All right, episode 15.
In the books, baby.
In the books, baby. Me and Vanna, come check us out on Wednesday nights.
R&R
podcast. It's members night. Get your free stick. Come check us out here downtown Pomona.
Yes, sir.
Vanna live.
See you next week.
No.
Rich and rich.
Mm-hmm. Rich and more richer. Yeah, let's get it, baby.
All right.
We signing out. We see y'all next week. We coming back with some more good content. See you later. We out of here.
Out.